The Flogs are on a mission.
We're on a mission from God.
Our mate Chop is running a charity ride.
Yep, for kids with cancer.
In Sydney.
Well, mate, that brings one thing to mind, doesn't it?
What's that?
Well, I've got a nice new seat that needs running in.
Yep.
He's got a nice event happening.
Let's match the two together.
Let's go to Sydney.
Let's go.
So first stop, we're at Calcalo getting some juice in Paul's bike, and we're going to head from here to Euroa. Now, everything on the weather said it was going to be perfect weather today, and yeah, we're riding with the Harley Roadshow today. So we've had some very thick mist. It's like it's saying, I know who you're riding with. Be very, very careful.
Just filled up with fuel, heading to Euroa now.
Yep.
Grab some brekkie there. Let's go.
I reckon a bakery, mate.
Yeah, let's go.
So,
bad luck, Elaine. Of course, it's cold and raining. It wouldn't be nice and sunny, would it? Sun's come out finally. It was 6 degrees before, it was bloody cold. Now, this is the main friggin' road from Melbourne to Sydney. We just hit a pothole. It was about the size of, I don't know, 2 friggin' hula hoops wide. There's no way of avoiding it. We both hit it just then. Absolutely makes your friggin' fillings come loose. Fair dinkum. Absolute disgrace. What's worse is they've been half-assed filled in, so you can't even see the friggin' things. All of a sudden you're right on top of it, bang, you hit them. Ridiculous. Just coming into Euroa, just gonna get a bit of brekkie here. Making really good time. It's only just gone 9 o'clock. Gonna go to a bakery. Sorry, Elaine. All right, so as you can see, Whitey's got himself a brand new Corbin seat.
She's pretty.
What do you reckon so far?
Mate, it's a little bit different because it's firmer than the old seat.
Yep.
And I'm seating back a little bit because this is a tall version, and the body's getting used to it. But they tell me it's going to take about 1,500 k's to wear in. Interesting with the backrest.
Better?
Very interesting. Yeah, it's just different. So the whole riding position is different, so I've got to get used to it. So anyone who says they can just jump in, I tell you what is good though. Oh, you know, it was a bit cold earlier. Yeah. I chucked the heater on. Oh, I've got toasty buns.
Looks cool though, doesn't it?
Yeah, they've done a lovely job of putting it together.
Enough of this, let's go get something to eat. Got yourself a steak and mushroom. What'd you get, mate?
Standard meat pie, mate.
Taste test. I'll let Ellen do the bacon reviews.
Yeah.
But it tastes good. Now, mate, we're just talking about the bloody road on the way up here.
Mate, it's ridiculous, isn't it, Hume?
Honestly.
I feel like I've been put through a grinder.
Yeah, it's just the bridge crossings and that dirty big pothole we hit. And like I said before, like the problem with that pothole is it's been filled in shittily.
Yeah.
So you can't see it to the last second, then bang, you hit the freaking thing. Just about jars your teeth loose.
Yeah. I don't know what you're whinging about, mate. I'm on stock suspension. Yeah, well, it's the main road between Sydney and Melbourne. You know, if they can't get that right, Jesus Christ, what hope have we got?
Anyway, let's keep going. My bike's looking a little bit different as well. I took the tour pack off. Had one of the companies send me HD Babulis, I think they're called, send me out the sissy bar, which looks pretty bloody cool, I think. And it is way less heavy without that tour pack on. It just makes it so much more nimble. It's crazy. a lot of weight in those tool packs. Rightio, fed and water, next stop Albury. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I've been rolling in since the clock in Monday morning. From the end of the week, I'm up on the mountain low. Breeze walking to the honky tonk like a pack of wolves now. Order up around the shops and it's away we go. Let's roll down, get down, order up another round of shots. Try to get drunk, get some have fun. Hit this a couple, baby, like it or not. I'm a gym, big drinking, big drink, singing la 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 la, taste of machine. Been a hell of a week and I need to know what to see. Look at that.
Sydney, here we come, baby. Okay, just come to Albury and we've made it to the Edamooga pub. I'll show you what it looks like in 1 second. It's a pretty crazy looking joint this is. The Edamooga pub.
The question is, mate, is it open? It doesn't look like.
It doesn't look like it's open. And yes, if it looks like it's out of whack, it's out of whack. On purpose. So the big one's not open, the other one is open. The Edamooga pub.
It's a classic, mate.
Yep.
I came up here with a bike group many years ago, 1993, for the first time, and at that stage they had Dodgem cars out the back. 2 days later they didn't have Dodgem cars out the back. It's a bit of a shame that it's closed, mate.
So the history of this pub, it was actually a cartoon strip.
Yep.
In Post magazine, People, one of those ones. It was about the Edamooga pub. It was a whole cartoon strip. And they built the pub to look like it, it looks exactly like it was in the...
There's actually two. There's this one here.
Yep.
And there's one in Queensland. The one in Queensland's a lot bigger.
Yep.
But this is a cool place.
Very cool.
Very cool spot. Let's wander over to the bit that is open, mate, and have a look.
Let's go.
Oh,
Update on the seat. How are we going so far?
Mate, the seat's getting better.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can feel myself sort of fitting into it a bit better.
Yep.
And I'll tell you one thing I've noticed is because I'm seated a little bit further back, I reckon I could probably do with pulling the handlebars back about an inch.
Yep.
And we'll have to have a look at getting that done. But so far so good. I'm not crippled yet, mate, so it can't be too bad.
Yep. Now we've gone through Albury. We're on the way to Holbrook and have a bit of lunch at Holbrook. Mate, the weather is perfect.
Well, you're riding with me, mate. I told you. No, it's not one of your usual drizzly downpoury days, but it did threaten earlier.
It did threaten earlier.
I did look at you in your open face helmet and I went, oh, he's got to be cold. I'll tell you what, mate. When it was cold.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. The heated seat again.
I put the heated seat on. Have I mentioned this earlier?
Yes.
Hey? My tush was toasty.
Now that's what you call a highway. We're made it to Holbrook, going to stop here for lunch.
I'll tell you one thing I've learnt, mate.
What's that?
I've learnt two things in the last thing. One, the seat's getting more comfortable by every leg we do.
Yep. And
number two, my old body doesn't like getting over the bloody backrest, mate. I've got to get up on the... Oh, Jesus. Come on, legs. There you go, not so hard. Look at that. Beautiful.
Well, at least, I mean, there's no accounting for age, I suppose, on these things. There's no accounting for age. Now, apparently there's a large...
there's a submarine just up the road. We'll pop up after we've had something to eat and have a quick look.
Before the tide's definitely out.
The tide is well and truly out on that.
Now, is it true? Is it still full of semen, or it's... So we've made it to the famous foot-long sub dedicated to Subway restaurants around the world.
I think that's a marvellous, you know, thing.
Yeah.
I mean, where else can you find, just down, 200 metres down was a 6-inch sub.
Yep. And now we've got the foot long.
Yeah.
And here it is.
I think it's a bit more than a foot long, mate.
That's a big ass sub.
That is.
Look at that.
Apparently there's an underground stream.
Right.
It just drops and off it goes.
Okay. Like I said before, I thought the tide was out because it's out a fair way. How the hell did they get it here? Must have got it here by piece by piece. Look at the size of it. It's huge.
I think that was the floods of '64, mate.
Right. Right.
They just wrapped it in. What I'd like to see is you straddled up the front there singing If I Could Turn Back Time.
Mate, I've checked.
Yeah, mate.
Definitely not full of semen anymore.
It's always good when it's empty of semen.
Yes. Well, that's Holbrook. That's lunch off the Gunda guy. So we've made it to one of the world's.
Mate, I can't understand how you are not absolutely beside yourself. This is magnificent. This is as Australian as it gets.
Right, okay. It's very underwhelming.
That's the dog on the tucker box. The dog on the tucker box.
You would think the hoo-ha they make about this dog, I thought it would be 30 feet tall. Every time I come past, I get more and more disappointed every time I come.
That's what Elaine tells me. Mate, I have to commemorate this the way I always commemorate great events and great locations with a stubby holder. Let's buy it.
He's lost his mind. Okay, that's the dog on the tucker box. As underwhelming as it is, now we're off to Goulburn, which is hopefully, I think we're going to stay the night at Goulburn. That gives us an hour and a half to get to where we're going to be in the morning. All going good. Weather's perfect, roads are great up here. I tell you what, the roads are markedly better, the Hume Highway in New South Wales than it is in Victoria. Victoria is absolutely shit. Here, really no problem at all. Nice and smooth, a couple little bumps here and there, but nothing like Victoria. Now, going along with our theme of iconic structures and being very similar to the dog on a tucker box in stature.
Mate, it's very important that we stop at these historic places.
Yes.
And what's more historic than a dog on a tucker box?
And?
A big sheep. And that's a big fucking sheep.
You get a few lamb, what do they call them, 4-quarter cutlets out of that, I reckon.
I reckon so, mate. I reckon so. You want to see the size of the nuts on it at the back too.
Rightio, we've made it to our humble lodgings.
How good's this?
Beds.
So that, mate, about 750 k's this today.
That's not a bad day.
It was fun.
All looking good. We're at the Bakehouse Motel. Looks cool, nice and clean. Toilet, shower. What more can you ask for? Been a big day, like what he said, 750 k's on the bike. We left home this morning at 7 and it's now 4:30. So we had a good day.
Some of the bugs didn't make it.
No.
Rest in peace.
Unfortunately, I got an open face, so they didn't make it on my face. Well, it's 7:30 in the morning, mate.
It's a beautiful, beautiful morning, mate.
It's about...
Right about now, I'm remembering that what a great idea it was for me to wear a full face helmet.
And what a stupid idea it was for me to not listen to Elaine and leave my thermals at home.
Yes, well, mate, once in a while we should listen to those ladies. Just once in a while.
Let's go. Off to see Chop. This is what you call riding in pea soup. This is going to be fun. About as thick as it gets, I reckon.
Rising within crimson flames, and as a loop we hover.
40 minutes and we're still going in this shit.
Worlds beyond myself, how many eyes uncovered.
Now, I don't know if you can see this, but the car just disappeared in front of us. Believe it or not, there's a car there. We're out of it, finally. We literally crossed the line. We literally crossed the line and bang, we're blue sky. Rightio, we've made it to the motorcycle superstore.
We come for a little ride.
Wow, dude! Talk about challenge and support. What legends, hey? I love you guys, man. Wow, good on yous, man. Where's the bakery queen?
No, there it ain't.
Mate,
This is
boys trip.
What, you lose them off the bat? Good to see you, hey? Wow, what a champion. Definitely champions coming.
Been a good ride, mate.
Yeah. Welcome to Sydney. Welcome to Sydney.
So all these great people are here to raise money for kids for charity. Whitey, it's
Mate, good cause.
great cause.
Good cause, good people.
This was going. Bless you! Oh my gosh!
Hey, it was great. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah!
It was good fun.
Long run, yeah.
Now, Chop, what are we doing today?
So we're going from MCA Campbelltown, we're going out Blaxland Road, Narellan Road, we're going out through Greendale to Wallacia Pub.
Yep.
Then from Wallacia Pub we're going to have like a 20-minute stop off there, then we're going to head through there through Oakdale around to the George, and we've got a magician there who's going to play and some good tunes and have lunch hopefully. So
Awesome. And we're raising money for Kids with Cancer.
yeah, Kids
correct?
with Cancer, Kids with Cancer Foundation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now-
So that's what it is.
Have you got? If we go on your webpage, can other people donate there?
Yeah, I've got a link there on me Bikers Ride for Charity social. You'll find it on there. So
On Facebook?
there is a link there. People can pay. So
Guys, we'll whack the link up on obviously in the show notes as well, and get on board, get some money into these kids because we all know what
they're saying 750 are diagnosed a year, and just over 100 kids pass away from it, and that's kids under 14. So they sort of need a bit of help, you know.
Yep, 100%. Guys, put your hand in your pocket. I know all the flogs always do. Whack your hand in your pocket. Put it to a good cause.
The sad thing is, mate, is we can afford bloody all these stupid marches and a day for every colour of the rainbow, but we can't afford to help out these families with Kids we Can't. We have to have bikers have to get together and do a rally for it, a run for it.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
It's just bloody ridiculous.
Yeah, 100%.
frankly.
And like a few weeks after I announced it was on, that there was a thing on the news saying their lack of funding. So things like this help out big time.
It's
You know?
lack of funding, mate, because they're spending it in all the wrong freaking places.
Yeah, well, that's another thing too.
But let's not.
Thanks again, guys, for coming.
No,
Really
hey,
appreciate it,
fantastic,
man.
mate.
We wouldn't have missed it for
Long travel.
quids.
On average, 750 kids are diagnosed with cancer a year. That's ages between birth and 14. Sadly, 101 of them on average will pass away a year in Australia, which is pretty sad. So everything we raise today will be going to Kids with Cancer Foundation. I would like to thank MCA for hosting us, MCA also for their kind donation towards the raffle, Twin Tune in Minto for their kind donation for the raffle, Lily's Cakery for her kind donation towards the raffle, and Olympus Gym for their kind donation also. Yeah. So once we hit Roadshow Hotel, we're going to have a half-hour period to have a drink, catch up, whatever there. Then from there we're going to leave the Roadshow Hotel, head through the back way through Oakdale, and then end at the George at Picton. There are live entertainment. You can purchase lunch while we have lunch, and it should be a good do.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, guys, ride safe.
I want to thank all our volunteers for all their help today. Without you guys, this would not be possible. So thank you for everyone who helped today. Thank you. And thank you all for your support and for this beautiful charity. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Hey, and thank you to the Hogs, Cogs and 2 Aussie Flogs coming all the way from Melbourne.
Woo! Thank you.
I think everyone knows what it takes to put together an event like this. So I think we all should put our hand together for Chop.
Good work, Chop.
Rightio, we're off to go on the ride. Perfect weather, perfect day, great crowd.
Can't get any better than that, mate.
No, can't get any better than that.
Hey, let's take these babies for a little ride, and then I suppose after that we're going to have to head home.
Yes. What sort of fucking lunatic rides all the way to Sydney for a 2-hour event and then goes home?
These two. Chop and Chris have done a magnificent job. We're just getting out of this bloody traffic, and once we get out of this, we're in the countryside and have a good run. Let's go.
Absolutely awesome turnout for this event. Like really proud of the guys, Chop and Christy. Like they've made a fantastic effort, and to see the biker community come out and support them like this is fantastic. I hope they raise a shit ton of money, so you Flogs get on board and try and get you know, if you give a couple of bucks donation, every little bit counts. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Well mate, we made it to the Wallacia Hotel.
Yep. In one piece.
In one piece.
Everybody seems to be still upright.
Yes, we've there was no incidents, nothing along the way. So
I didn't see too many people being silly. It was
tell you
pretty
what
good,
though,
actually.
that friggin' road was shithouse.
That was a little bit bumpy.
Holy Toledo.
Just a little bit bumpy. I think I've lost 3 gold fillings and my right testicle's body twisted. Apart from that,
it was perfect. Well, mate, that's a pretty successful trip, I reckon.
Oh, we've had a great time, mate, so far.
Bloody good so far. The Wallacia Hotel, looks like a good pub.
I tell you what, this would be a good place to bring an army of flogs, but
huge
just a little bit far away for a normal,
for a
normal day trip. We almost did it in a day, mate.
But yeah, mate, it's been absolutely bloody fantastic, I reckon. It's just sensational.
Having a great time, mate. Chop's had a really good turnout, and I tell you what, he deserves it too, because he bloody puts in, and he's got a heart of gold, and him and Christy, and we're proud to call them
Flogs.
Flogs, that's right. You are a flog, both of you. And we love you.
Alright, that's the Wallacia done now. We're off to Picton.
Nice pub, mate.
Great pub.
I could have settled in.
Yeah, I know, that's where we're going.
Okay. Picton, here we come.
Off to Picton we go. Rightio, so we made it to the Picton at the George Hotel. Picton.
George Hotel, mate. Looks a nice big garden.
Hey, what a ripper joint this is.
I could get very comfortable here, mate.
Yeah. What a great way to finish it off. I reckon it's a bloody ripper spot.
Although, mate, some of those roads were fun.
Fuck yeah.
You reckon I twisted a testicle on the last one? I think I ruptured the other one on that one.
I actually felt my bowel. Actually,
see, that's something. You always push it one step too far.
I knew it was falling out because I could feel it rubbing on my jocks. So that's about it for Chop's
charity ride
today, mate. Did a great job organising it.
Thank you. Cheers.
What a great spot to finish up, the Picton Hotel, or the George Hotel.
Again, I don't like this idea of rolling up and having to leave straight away. We should at least have 14 hours here.
Mexican.
Yeah, it gets a bit like that.
This is a top little spot,
Mexican.
mate. Very nice.
But we don't know what you don't know what you raised it, do you?
No, not yet. We don't know. We know we had 110 bikes apparently. So.
Well, 110 bikes at $20 a bike minimum. That should be 20 times 110. Do I look like a fucking mathematician? How many? 2,100. There you go.
Mathematician over in the corner over here. Well, that's a great result, plus whatever, t-shirts. Anyway, once we find out what the final result is, we'll whack it up on the Facebook page and we'll tell everybody about it. But other than that, mate, it's been a great day.
Mate, been a ripper. We've got to go and get some kilometres under our belt now. Just a couple. That's mate, we get the gun to go. Maybe if we're still feeling half fresh, we might try and Cannonball Run at the Albury.
Let's go.
Well, mate, that's been a hell of a day.
Hell of a day. Hell of a lot of kilometres today.
Oh, mate, we've been chewing them up. How good is that? But I just want to bring to the viewers' attention something. Have a look here, right between. Look what's over here. Hey, bloody dog on the tucker box again. You keep telling me you're underwhelmed, mate, but you're drawn to it like a magnet.
It's a shit heap. The whole thing's a shit heap.
You love it.
The only good thing about it is
is it something about, do you like dogs?
No, look, it's
doggies.
No.
Doggy?
No, doggy. Oh. Could be a chance there. But the only good thing about it is if you're hard up for a feed, there's some coins in the fountain. You can pull it out of there. That's about all it's got going for it.
You can't feed from the bloody hospital.
Most
That would be
overrated tourist attraction in the world.
I think it's a lovely kelpie.
Well, we're nearly about another 45 minutes to Albury. It's getting dark, we're right at dusk, it's freezing cold. We're actually riding at the worst possible time for kangaroos. We are riding right on dusk, so it's not ideal. But we've had a ripper day. Gonna get into Albury, get to our motel, have a good meal, and just chill. Fingers crossed we don't encounter any bloody kangaroos. I saw a mob of about 40 just about 5 minutes ago. And we stopped for a break and there was 2 or 3 kangaroos there as well, so there's plenty of roadkill along the road as well. Anyway, if you're watching this video, we've made it. Rightio, mate. Well, last day, what an absolutely epic trip it's been.
Mate, who says, I keep saying it, who says the Hume can't be a bit of fun? And everything in between. So, mate, it's been brilliant and great morning way to start the morning. You hear those bikes coming in the background, hey? Reg and Mandy have come for brekkie, so what a ripper way to start the day off, mate.
At Cafe the Machine again.
Yep.
Where all the good stuff happens.
Tell you what, the accommodation last night was great, mate.
Was sensational.
They upgraded us.
They upgraded us.
They must know who we are. So, mate, all it is a quick trip down the highway from here to home.
Yep.
And she's done and dusted.
Well, the last couple of days is a quick trip.
So, well, so far we've done about, I think, 1,600 or close to 1,600. So by the time we get home, it'll be close to 2,000 Ks in 2 days.
2.5 days.
2.5 days. Sounds
Not a
like
bad
fun.
effort.
Bit of fun.
Well, that's it from me.
That's it from me.
That's it from Hogs.
Cogs.
And 2 Aussie Flogs.
Ciao.